Hey Tori, how are you doing? I tried my best to keep up with the live today, but I mean, Instagram was just, I mean, they just would not let you be great today. I mean, this is, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it again. And I didn't know if it was my phone or if it was, everybody else's phone. So I was like, okay, I'll just watch the replay. I know, right? Oh, I'm giving a little more time. See if anybody else is going to join tonight. Yeah, I mean, but I had watched a few people's video yesterday, and it was doing the same thing. So that's one reason that I didn't do a live yesterday, because I'm like, okay, everybody's video is pausing and constantly doing this. So that's why I decided to wait until today. So hopefully it'll let me at least get my message across or something before it starts to act all crazy. Right. All right. Okay, we'll just jump right into it. I don't know if anybody else is coming, but if they are, I'll catch them up when they get here. My day today, first of all, let me start off tell you about my day. I had a lot going on today. When I got up this morning, I wasn't feeling real well, and I haven't been feeling well for the last like couple weeks, so I had to kind of like push myself out of bed today, and I don't know what's coming from. I've been to the doctor and, things like that. So I'm praying for, for better days, and because it has my drive kind of shut down sometimes. And, I want to be able to talk to my audience, because there have been so many people interacting with me daily, and I've been getting so many followers. I mean, the things that you are teaching us, I mean, it's amazing. I have never gotten so much feedback. I have never gotten so much interaction and engagement in my business, and it's so amazing. It really is. And I love you so much for that. We all do. So, first of all, I'll start by introducing myself. My name is Francesca, the owner of Grace by Beauty, which is a t-shirt movement for women who have overcome pain with power. I also specialize in custom t-shirts for graduations, reunions, birthdays, etc. And I am a part-time entrepreneur and a full-time boss. Today, love you too. Today I wanted to come on and talk about fear, because it's been something that's I've been hearing a lot about when it comes to starting businesses, or when it comes to doing certain things in your business. A lot of people have a fear of a lot of things. I did have the fear of going live. Most times it was because I'm a very relaxed and laid back person. A lot of times if I'm home and I'm doing some things in my business or working on my business, like I said, I have a full-time job, so most times I'm home, I'm real relaxed, and it takes me a minute to kind of get myself together and say, okay, I gotta talk to my audience. I have to get out of that comfort zone, that comfort mood, because it's terrible. I mean, I would be on the laptop and I would get on the computer and I would not think about anything else. I mean, especially since I've been building my brand, so much with the content and everything, and trying to develop my strategies and my messages. I mean, when I say my head is like going 24/7, I think last night I was up until maybe 3:30. I think it was later than that. But, time goes so fast. So, I'm getting used to going live, and it's becoming, a part of me now, and I really enjoy it. I really enjoy talking to you guys and all that. But we're going to talk about fear today. First of all, we want to talk about, why are you afraid of the things that you're afraid of, and what are you doing to change it? when you become an entrepreneur or on your journey to entrepreneurship, you are afraid of a lot of things. But I got to the point where I told myself, okay, why are you afraid to get out there? You know, do you know what you have to offer? Do you know what you can give your audience? Do you know what you can give your people? You have to look at your potential to say, you know, I'm a perfect fit for this, or I can do this. You have to have that motivation. Then you have to look at who are you talking to about your fears. You know, we have friends and we have associates. We have people that we know. I just kind of categorize them. Oh, wow. See, I'm going to need to see. They going to have to do better than this. And then I don't even have my save option. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it or what. Were you able to save your video today? Because I don't have the option. But it has a lot to do with who you're talking to. Friends, associates, and those that you deal with. You know, these are the three category of people that are around you. And if you are talking to people about your fears, you have to be getting some type of feedback from them. They have to tell you things that can encourage you. If you look at social media, these days there is encouragement everywhere. There are constant Facebook groups. There are people that have ministries. Okay. See, I got to get that. But see, I got my YouTube, but I got to maneuver. Right now, my office is like in the repainting stage. So, it's a mess. So, I have to kind of change my location for a while until it's done. But, I'm going to get it. You know, I'm a diamond girl. I'm going to get it. So, but yeah, you have to look at who you're talking to. If they are not encouraging you, if they are not giving you some type of motivation, then you are dealing with the wrong people. I mean, I'm sure everybody has fears, but what are you doing about those fears? I mean, what are you doing about them? You can't deal with negativity. You can't deal with people saying that, just relating to you and not wanting to help you and not want to push you. Because if you relate to what I'm saying, then you should be able to give me some type of encouragement or some type of motivation. Fear can cause you to miss money. Fear can cause you to miss opportunities, and fear can cause you to miss blessings. If no one knows who you are, they are not going to invest in you. They are not going to buy from you. They are not going to do anything with you because they don't know who you are. You have to set that tone for your business. You have to set a tone for yourself in order for people to know who you are. I mean, who am I talking to? Who am I interacting with? It goes, far beyond posting the content that we post on social media. Plush Lush Hair, thank you for joining. How are you? It goes so far beyond that. You have to get in front of your audience. You have to talk to them as much as you can. By me working a full-time job, I have to set a schedule where I actually try to start my live feeds. Most times I schedule it on my off days because I know I have to be present. I have to be present in order for them to see me. I have to be present in order for them to know who they are dealing with. You can't just deal with they don't want to just deal with anybody. I want to be able to give you who I am, and I want to be able to receive who you are in return. Fear can cause you to miss opportunities. There may be someone who's interested in you. There may be someone who wants to collaborate with you, but who am I collaborating with? I mean, I don't know anything about her. I don't know if she's mean, if she has an attitude. I don't know if Hey, Marion. I hope I pronounced your name right. Thank you for joining. But they can't invest in you if they don't know who you are. If you, like I said, if you're mean, if you have an attitude problem. I know we've all been at that, point, but you have to change some things when it comes to doing business and when it comes to keeping your customers and serving your customers. Also, you have fear can cause you to miss out on blessings. And I tell people this all the time. If God is calling you to do something and you're not doing it, then he will give that to somebody else. You would miss the whole opportunity. You would miss the whole blessing because you didn't move or you didn't act on anything that, he wanted you to act on because you were afraid. Oh, okay, that's so sweet. Thank you, guys. That's awesome. But yeah, you can miss out on your blessings, in that way. He's not a begging God. He's not going to beg you to and say, look, I've asked you to do this such 15 times. You haven't done it yet. He's going, and it's crazy because he will bless someone like literally that right next to you. And you be like, okay, was that for me? It's crazy, but it has happened to me, and I'm not sure if it's happened to you all, but it has happened to me several times. You have to step out on faith sometimes because fear can cause you to be stuck in a place of you can be stuck to where you're so afraid to move. If people tell you need to move, you look at them like, what do you mean? It's crazy. It's crazy. Fear is, God has not given us the spirit of fear. I tell people that all the time. You cannot be afraid to do anything. You can't. You can't be afraid of anything, anyone, anything. A lot of times when we become entrepreneurs, we are, fear is a lie. Right, exactly. It's the devil. Fear is nothing but the devil. That's all. But a lot of times we're afraid of what people will say. And most times it's people that's closest to us because they may have known this person. So when you step out and when you venture out and you do things different and you change things, then they look at you as if you're not supposed to be doing it, as if you're supposed to remain the same and not grow. Because some people would be stuck in the same mindset, in the same position for so long that they just will not grow. Hello, Ayan Hair. How are you? I hope I pronounced your name right, y'all. It's so hard for me to pronounce some of these names, but thank you for joining. But they look at the fact they want to say that they don't want to believe that you can change because they're stuck. Because they're stuck, they believe that you should be stuck. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad because there's always someone that's real close to you that wants to think this. Sometimes you're not the only one to miss it. Listen, people around you miss it as well. Your neighbor's blessed. Hey, girl, you said a mouthful. I tell people all the time, you want to be blessed, you better stick around. Oh, that's good. I like that. That's true. That's true. Another reason that we're afraid is because we doubt our potential. We doubt the things that we do. We doubt the uniqueness that we have. We doubt, hey Shay, how are you? You up tonight, this evening? But yeah, you doubt your potential. You doubt the things that God has instilled inside of you. That Shay, you just joining. I'm talking about fear and basically diminishing fear, and we're talking about how fear is the devil. We're talking about all that. But yeah, you downgrade your own potential. You sell yourself short. If there's someone who is giving you compliments on the things that you're doing, or they're wondering how you're doing it, then don't sell yourself short. Appreciate it. Bask in the presence of it, because this is something that they are recognizing you for doing it. You have to be able to appreciate it. You have to be able to say, oh yeah, thank you. You don't have to be big-headed or egotistic about it. But at the same time, you can't sell yourself short. You got to know that, hey, I can do this. This is me. There's a way that you do it. There's a way that you do it. It's not always about bragging, But hey, if you know that you have a good heart, if you know you have a good personality, there's nothing wrong with sharing it. Nothing at all. Don't be afraid to share that. And don't be afraid to, allow people to tell you that you do. Fear, false evidence appear, rebuke it. In the name of Jesus, girl. Hey, man, I like that. I like that. I'm going to have to put that on a shirt. I'm going to have to make a t-shirt like that. But yeah, so when it comes to fear, like I said, we have to diminish it. So I have a quick challenge. Look, you're gonna make me go to church. Okay, but I have a quick challenge that I kind of came up with where we can, to try to help those who may be facing fears, to diminish their fears and kind of help help you get over them. First is to write them down. There may be a lot of them, but if you don't tackle them, they're not gonna go anywhere. I mean, write them down. Hey, Princess C, how are you? You're just joining. We're talking about fear and the spirit of fear and getting over fear. That's what that's what the subject is right now. So feel free to join in the conversation at any time. But write down all your fears. Just make a little timeline, make a little cheat sheet. If you have to, put little posters around the house, just say, put this here or put this there, just to keep it. Because I mean, it may be a lot of them. When I first started kind of doing this little exercise, oh my goodness, I had so many fears, so many. Next, beside each fear, write down the reason that you have it. If you're afraid of, like we talked today, if you're afraid of going live, why are you afraid of going live? If you're afraid of starting your own business, why are you afraid of starting your own business? I talked in my last live video about the 3 things that entrepreneurs face when starting their own business, 3 fears, that they face. So y'all can click the link in my bio to go read that blog. It's an awesome blog. So, write those things down, write the reason. Now, here comes the little fun part. Beside each reason, you're going to rate them. You're going to rate them 1, 2, or 3. 3 being, 1 being the worst. Basically, like, really, should I be afraid of this? So that's gonna be that's gonna be the title. And the second one is going to be I shouldn't be afraid of this. And the third one is going to be, I think I'm gonna need some help getting over this fear. Because we all need some help getting over some things sometimes. And I mean, if you have the right people in your life, they will try to lead you. They will try to help you as much as you can. I don't know if a lot of people have like church members, people like that, somebody that you can actually turn to besides someone who may be in your home that can help you get over, a lot of that and helps you build your faith level up. I mean, it's very important because, like I said, y'all, it can stop so many opportunities and so many blessings, and it can stop your money. I mean, people gotta know who they're invested in, and they got to know who they're talking to. They got to know who they're interacting with. They can't just be out there to assume something about you when you can clarify it. You can let them know, okay, this is me. This is, who I am. This is what I do, and be clear about what you do. So, they can't say they don't understand. I mean, simple as that. I'm Grace by Beauty. I have t-shirts for women who have overcome pain with power, and I customize t-shirts as well. I'm a full-time boss and a part-time entrepreneur. I mean, just straight to the point. I mean, that's just me. That's what I do, daily. I mean, daily, that's what I do. So y'all have anything? Y'all have any questions or anything for me right tonight? Yeah, when I get out of this, I'm just going to go back in there and work on some more t-shirts. So that's all I'm going to be doing tonight. I think I got like 20 or something to do. It's actually my 10-year anniversary at my job. Thank you, God. And we have a celebration going. I've been there 10 years. 10 years is like a milestone, y'all. We've been highly favored for 10 years. And that's a blessing. It really is. It really is. What's my motivation? Oh, my motivation is knowing the promises of God. When I get up in the morning and I know that there's so much that he has for me, when I say there's so much, he promises us these things. So we have to get up and get out and get them. I mean, they're not just going to come on their own. But when I say living and walking on the promises of God and on his word, this is what, I mean, when I say is my motivation. I get up in the morning, I turn on my gospel. You know, I have to give him his time. I mean, this is like every morning. I mean, we be blasting up in here. I think we be kind of disturbing the neighbors. But my neighborhood is pretty cool. They really don't say much. But just knowing the things that he has for us, just knowing the things that he has for me, I'm waiting on so much from him. And, you know, even with me going through the health challenges that I'm going through now, I'm constantly trusting him because I know that I have a purpose here. I know I have a reason for being here. When I, you know, lost my baby girl in 2015 and I had been having blood pressure problems. And when I was to the hospital that night, the night before they delivered her, my blood pressure was so high. When I say all I could do was lay there and just call on him because there was nothing else I could do. They couldn't get it down. It was like he was basically saying, if you don't trust me now, when you gonna trust me? And I mean, ever since then, I've been walking in his spirit and his glory. I mean, it's like I say, it's my motivation. It's the reason that I get up because I know he has something abundantly for me. I mean, I don't know about nobody else. Yes, he still has. Yes, ma'am. He still has work to do. And when I say I've been chasing and running after him ever since, it's the best feeling in the world. It really is. That's why I tell people, if you don't have a relationship with him, you better get to know him. You better get to know him. At times when I thought I would lose my mind over things, no, ma'am. You see, Tori, she's constantly trying to make us have church. I love you for that. When I say I love to worship, you know, I listen to a little rap and a little gospel too. I do. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm kind of, you know, we all had that little, you know. We all have that side of us, and it comes out sometimes. I can be real silly, you know, but you know, a lot of times I think I'm more serious on here than silly. But when I'm at home around my boyfriend, or my sister, I think I'm more silly than serious. So, you know, y'all might see a lot of that come out. Oh, it's good. Laughter is good for the soul, though. You know, I tell people all the time, it's good to laugh. Why you always, I be passing by the worst people. Oh my God, they be frowned up. And I be like, is it that bad? You know, this is like daily. This ain't just 1 or 2 times. This is like every single day. I call them, what did he call them? Sap suckers or something, when they just suck the energy out of you because they're always negative and they're always complaining. And I don't care how much you complain, there's always somebody worse off than you. Always. And that's me. That's my issue online. I'm trying to be so but you got to give them you, though. You have to give them, if you get on here, what you do, you start out, you know, setting the tone for your, you know, for your audience. You know, if they always get somebody that's serious, you know, this is what I did in the beginning, y'all, and I'm not gonna lie. Before I met Tori, so in the beginning, I used to always, my boyfriend say, why every time you go live, you so serious? I say, I don't know if that's what comes out of me, or I don't know if I'm thinking this is what they expect. And when I was that way, which was me, but at the same time, I wasn't giving them all of me. I wasn't getting half of the interaction that nowhere near the interaction, nowhere near the feedback on anything that I was giving. I mean, that I'm getting now. It was like, you know, I had to really put me into it, you know, and yes, that's so true, Tori. When I say I opened up and put me into my brand, I mean, it changed the game for me. I mean, totally changed the game. I mean, I get up in the morning and I'm ready to, you know, get on there and talk to them and see what they got to say. And I literally have alerts going off on Instagram all through the night. If I don't log out, it's going to hit that beep. I have to log out. Yep. I was always live on Facebook, just being me. Now that I have to do it for me. Look, and I will go live on Facebook and I'll be crunk. And then when I used to get on my paper, like, no, I don't think they need to hear this. But you know, that was me. I'm crunk sometimes, and sometimes I love listen to my gospel. I mean, I can honestly say I have more interaction here. This is why I'm live here more often than I do on Facebook. I have a Facebook group, and it's a big group. It's like 300 some members, you know, but I don't get a whole lot of interaction, and I love all of them, and I try to serve them and talk to them as much as, you know, as much as I can. But I don't get a whole lot from them. So, you know, I just go where I know my audience is talking back to me. And I know they're, you know, I'm feeding them, you know, they're getting what I'm feeding them, or they're loving what I have to say because they actually, you know, talk to me and tell me, you know. So this is why I'm here most of the time. I just want you girls to meet your book teacher. Oh, yes, that's right, Tori. I'm going to find my balance. So, yeah, it's not hard. It's not hard. It's really not. I thought it was hard at first. It's really not hard. You know, and then I think I heard someone say, you know, people always think you got to get up, get dressed up and to talk live to your audience and to get dressed and get all pretty and stuff. I mean, it's okay to look presentable, you know, but you don't have to do all that because you give them you. If you're home and you're in your relaxed mode, you know, and then you just go get dressed up and put your makeup on, go like, you know, it's different if you're already there. Because a lot of times I'm already there. But as far as not being able to give them you, I mean, you got to give it to them. You got to give it to them. I appreciate that so much. Isn't she sweet? I love her. But like I said, ladies, if there isn't anything else, then I guess I will see you all in the group or talk to you guys tomorrow. I don't know what time it is. It's not on my phone, but I'm going to go do some work on some shirts, and I'm going to work on my website for a little bit and try to get some things in order. And I will talk. Thank you all so much for being here with me. And see, that's one thing that builds your confidence when you have people that's willing to say, okay, she's going live. I'm going to sit in and watch her. True, I don't really get dressed, but I'm mindful not to have any labels. What labels? What you mean by labels? I'm confused on that one. Well, anyway, ladies, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll see you in that group. Y'all have a good night, okay?